At noon, Kawaii was eating instant noodles at the police box. She muttered curiously to the chief that she'd found out about Senior Fujiko being transferred here because of workplace harassment. But workplace harassment comes in many forms. What kind do you think the senior was a victim of, chief? Kawaii's words were barely out of her mouth when Fujiko walked in with lunch. The chief quickly stood up, said he had to go on guard duty, and scurried off. Seeing Kawaii eating instant noodles for lunch, Fujiko asked her in surprise, "Have you ever heard the legend of Makiyama Police Box? Whoever eats noodles here gets a dispatch call right away."
でもそんなタイミングよく通報なの。
本部から町山、忍者が出たとの通報。通報者は
忍者。
After handling the trivial matters of an amnesiac elderly man, the two received another dispatch call for a suicide at home. Seeing that the responding officer was policewoman Kawaii, the caller, Mr. Sakamoto, was delighted, but he still apologized voluntarily. Had really had suicidal thoughts when he called the police earlier. When they returned to the police box that night, Kawaii complained to the chief that Sakamoto had called the police 15 times this month. Every time they talked to him, he'd say he'd never do it again, but he'd call again before long. Does he really think we police have nothing better to do? The chief comforted her with a few words and then got ready to get off work. Before leaving, he even left some late-night snacks for the two on duty. Seeing the chief about to leave, Kawaii hurried after him. Just as she was about to take something out of her pocket, her resignation letter, the walkie-talkie crackled with another dispatch call.
通報だよ。じゃあお疲れ。
南の空に UFO のようなものが見えたとの通報。
UFO?
町山交番で対応願う。どうぞ。
In the end, the two stood at the gate of Makiyama Police Box and stared up at the sky for 10 minutes, then filed an incident report stating no unidentified flying objects were found. That night, Kawaii and Fujiko received one dispatch call after another. The two didn't get a break until dawn, but Kawaii wasn't given a moment to relax. A phone call from the deputy chief summoned them to the rooftop of the police headquarters once again. When Kawaii arrived, she found that not only their Makiyama Police Box team, but colleagues from all other departments were there too. The deputy chief cleared his throat and said today was the chief of police's birthday, and that he would be retiring next year. So everyone had to put on a good show for this pre-duty training. Whoever made a mistake would face severe punishment afterward. His words were barely out of his mouth when the chief of police, led by Chief IGA, stepped onto the command platform. The deputy chief immediately ordered the pre-duty training to begin. First came the ID check. Perfect, very neat. Next was the inspection of baton wearing and usage. Excellent, very consistent. Finally, it was time for the handcuff display. But an accident had to happen right at this moment.
やばい。出てた。何やってんの、かわいい。
釣ったな、河合くん。手錠を取ろうとしてるのに手錠されたみたいなポーズになってる。
取れた。なんでよりによって所長の足元に。
何そのポーズ。このトラブルなかった体で進めようとしてんのか。